Aries, welcome back. For those that are new to my channel, hey, thanks for coming by to check me out. Appreciate you being here. Hope you like what you hear. Maybe I'm your reader, maybe I'm not. Other than that, for those that are returning, I've got a bit of a concussion still going on, so my words may make sense to you or may not make sense to you, but they may make sense to me. So that said, let's get started and see what's going on for you this week, Aries. Yeah. In your current energy, we have the Eight of Wands. So maybe there is a lot of information coming in for you. There's a lot of progress that's starting to happen. Could even be travel. The Hangman is in your desire. So maybe you're looking at wanting to look at the world a little differently, or your world a little differently, with the Hangman being here. The outcome is the Moon. A lot of uncertainty, possibly, a little hot, little cold in the emotions, or a lot hot and a lot cold in the emotions. Yeah, a lot of we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is what's working for you. So possibly you are leaving some things behind and moving forward in a different direction. And then we have the Death card showing up is what you need to be aware of. Keep in mind the Death card is one of those cards of transformation. It is not necessarily death. Or major change. So let's go through, we'll start to clarify and get a better idea of what is going on for you. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So finally there is things that are starting to show up in your life at this particular point that you probably had felt a little stagnant about, where things are now starting to move. You've had to hold on and really show some strength. Things are either being shared with you, or somebody is sharing with you information about moving forward and preparing sort of for the future. Now this brings us up to the Hanging Man. Now the Hanged Man and the Moon is Pisces energy, so maybe there's a Pisces that you're involved with right now, but the Hanged Man is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. And I get that somebody is really trying to figure out how to, it almost looks like somebody's trying to look at a business right now with the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So like, I'm holding on to my money, but I don't know what to do in order to make that money grow. How should I move forward in order to create the stability that I want, the financial success and the security that I want? So maybe you're in that sort of whole contemplation thing as to business right now, possibly even just work overall. Now we have the Moon showing up in the outcome. Even though there's not a lot of information possibly regarding this in your life right now, you're sitting in like, the Moon is kind of like, not everything is seen. Like, you can't see sort of the crystal ball, the full picture in the crystal ball. There's a little bit of cloudiness, that type of thing, but there is, and that's affecting your world. This is affecting how you perceive your life. Now the World card is here, and that's kind of like there's success and happiness to be had in a major way. So I'm looking at the world, and whatever that world or your world means to you and all of those components of it, there is success to be had. There is this feeling like, hey, you know what, I'm starting to make this. The thing that's holding you back is, do I make this decision or not make this decision? Do I get those wheels rolling on that chariot, or do I just kind of sit on my ass and hopefully things will come through for me? So the Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands, High Priestess, and the Knight of Cups. So it seems like almost the feeling that I'm getting is that you've been you've been working hard at working. And I get the feeling that you've been working hard at working for something for somebody else and not yourself. That it's, you don't even know what you're capable of at this point. Because you've sort of been, I kind of want to go back to this card where you've kind of been blinded of, this is what you should do, blah, blah, blah. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to make that decision. And the Knight of Cups is here. And I kind of look at the Knight of Cups as, something's coming in that you're going to love. Now, this could be a person, this could be a job, or this could be an idea that moves you forward. But you need to be aware of some major transformation that could take place with this. Now, this is like, we're looking at or a major change. Now, starting your own company or going into business for yourself, maybe you're just looking at different ways of doing life. That can be a major mental change as well as a major emotional change. So let's clarify this. Ooh, the Tower. I love the Tower. Ooh, Page of Pentacles and Lovers. So there is change coming, and it's going to affect how you believe things around love and what you love and who you love. So that's really interesting. So it seems like in this reading, you are sort of growing in a major way where you're seeing like, hey, you know what? There is more outside of this. There's more inside and outside of myself that I can grow with. This brings me back to the High Priestess. It's like, okay, there's a lot of intuition that can be used. There's a lot of work that can be done. There are things that are coming in to help you. And best of all, we have the World, even though this is all well and good. But I want to pull 3 more cards for you around this. Well, there might be some maybe there's some valuable information that you're gaining about a relationship. Even though it may be hard to deal with at first and there's fighting and stuff and it might break your heart a little bit, there is, if you look at it and think about it, rather than just be reactive, there's success to be had there. And that can create a whole new world and a whole new beginning for you to change. And that starts to snowball into everything else. Aries, that is what I have for you today. Thanks for being here. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how this resonated with you. Glad you were here. We'll talk to you next time.